in Twitchland. It's Doc, aka Gamer Seuss, and we're here with another video on Wild Terra II New Lands, and this is another tip for new players. In this case, it's kind of like a part 2 tip. I think I've talked about animal taming before in the game, but we're going to go a little bit further on animal taming this time. It's still a new player tip, and it kind of combines with the last video I did, which was on daily quest. And remember, everything that I do is dedicated to Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network. So any funds that I raise through this streaming through various platforms, half of that goes to Extra Life, rounded up, helping kids with long-term conditions in the hospital. So make sure to support. If you're an Amazon Prime member, remember you get a free subscription to Twitch every month. So if you come to my Twitch channel and use that, that puts $1.25 into Extra Life, because I get $2.50 from that. And anything else I make just goes to software and hardware maintenance for the game, paying registration fees, fixing equipment or upgrading equipment, things like that. And I actually spend more out of pocket than I make, at least at this time. We're going to go ahead, though, and talk about animal taming. First off, let's open up the screen so you can see my Wild Terra. And I'm here at my Dom, as you can see. And you could probably see that the rabbits, the hairs, are glowing outside of my Dom. That's because I got the daily quest. I did say this was going to kind of link to the daily quest video that I recently did. I have an invasion quest which says to kill 30 of the rabbits, and because I have them on a quest, they glow. That makes it easier to do, and that's true with most of the quests. The goals of those quests are going to glow. The related glows. Not all of the things will glow, but a lot of them will. We're going to do animal taming, though, because the way experience works with both you and your pet. That's wrong warehouse. Oh. Where did I put my pets? I have to remember where my... Oh, wait, were my pets in this warehouse? No. Where is my pet warehouse? You know, I recently reorganized my stuff, and now I have to find things. Oh, there they are. Pets. Okay, we're going to work on animal taming. And because the way experience works, you only get experience for you or your pet if you're the mobs you're fighting are up to 5 levels below you in level, or 20 levels above. So like my bear is level 25, which means I will only get experience for my bear if I fight mobs between levels 20 and 45. Anything below 20 is not going to give me experience. Anything above 45 is not going to give me any experience. So taking my bear along for a hare hunt makes very little sense. On the other hand, I've got lots of other pets that I could level that I've caught throughout the game. Like I've got a level 8 seagull here. I've got a couple of leveled crows. The seagull, if you remember, is one you caught on Tutorial Island. If you watched my Tutorial Island video, I recommended that you catch the 3 seagulls on the ship at the very beginning of the quest before you go to the actual island. And later on, that's a good idea because there's some of the random abilities that the pet gets as it levels up will be helpful in certain situations. There'll be things like seagulls don't run away anymore, is the level 15 ability for seagulls. You get random player bonuses at different levels, and every pet's different on what the progression is, as you can see. And I've got various different pets, and there's some riding pets as well that I can do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and level one of these silver foxes that's at 1, because I'm going to get the most bang for my buck starting with a pet that's at level 1. Now, a fox is also a aggressive pet. Aggressive pets are ones that attack you by default as soon as you come close enough to them in the wild, which means that if you catch them, they can fight from level 1. Most of the other pets require at least level 5, if not higher, to be able to fight. And some don't get fighting at all, like the seagulls and the crows are really not fighting pets. But like the bear, you get the ability to fight at level 10. The fox, you get the ability to fight at level 5. But the aggressive pets like the silver fox, the marmot, the viper, I think it's the infected bats, things like that, all give you the ability to fight at level 1. Now the bear in the wild, although I think it's an aggressive pet, it doesn't give it to you at level 1. But then it's one of the powerhouse pets that you want to get later on. And so there's a bigger progression for the bear. The bear is one of your like in-game kind of pets. It's one of the strongest companions that you can get. Horses can also be done. You will use various snares to catch the animals. You can catch the seagulls and the rabbits without any snares at all. You can sometimes catch the goats without any snares. It's usually helpful to have minor snares for the foxes, but you can catch them without that. But anything above the goats, you pretty much need snares. And the different snares are going to work for different level pets. As you can see, this is for targets of level 7 or lower. It's the primitive snare, just made by untanned small hides. Then you've got the snare from hides. That's from tanned large or medium hides. This one gets of level 15 or higher. Then you can get the ones made from leather, which will get you, I think it's level 30 or lower, not higher. And so on. And what they do is they slow the animal down so you can catch them. But we're not working on catching this time. We're working on leveling. As you saw, I went ahead and equipped my silver fox, so I'm going to summon him. Now, I don't recall what the default button is to summon, but I'm going to summon him with my button, which is the semicolon. I think I changed it. So now I have the little pet running around next to me, and he's going to help me as I go out and kill these rabbits. Also, I'm going to go ahead, and I have the taming skill, and my taming skill is up past 20. Once you get to taming 20, you unlock this skill called Pet Loyalty. I'm going to put that in my bar. And what that does is it increases your pet's experience gain by 20% for 10 minutes, and it requires a head of cheese to do. So I'm not taking a lot with me because I don't want to use a lot on just this pet, but I'm going to take a couple of heads of cheese that I just got from another quest specifically to level my pet, and that's going to make him level faster. And we're going to see what kind of bonuses he gets throughout the levels, but that's what we're going to do. And we saw several rabbits behind my Dom glowing, so we're going to go over there. I'm going to wait to activate the power till we're closer to the rabbits. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to make sure I've got arrows. I don't. That's okay. I'm right outside my Dom, so I can actually reach my warehouse because I've got access to it. Only people who have access to the warehouse can reach it. And I'm going to grab some simple stone arrows. Don't need high-level arrows for rabbits. I'm just going to move those out of the way there, because I'm going to use my bow to catch to kill the rabbits, not catch them. I got to kill 30 of them. I don't know if we're going to go through all 30 of them here. But as you see, I've got the rabbits in my sight. I'm going to go ahead and hit the cheese wheel. So click on my pet and hit the cheese wheel power to give him the pet loyalty. And now I'm going to kill a rabbit. As you see, my pet already went up to level 2 and killed the rabbit again. And he went to level 3 really quickly, partly because of the bonus and experience. And I'm going to harvest each of these rabbits, not because I need the low hides, because I don't really need those. I can use the meat, and every once in a while they will drop a hare's foot, a lucky rabbit's foot. And that's used later in the game. As you can see, there's another rabbit. And I did not level that time because I'm starting to get a little bit wider margin in leveling. And they are lower level creatures. So that's why one of the reasons I only brought 2 cheese wheels along, because eventually it's not going to give me a whole ton of bonus. And I'm probably, you know, not even really fully worth it here. Now, I could kill a fox and get some extra experience. It's not going to help with my quest, but anything I kill is going to give me experience. As you see, my silver fox is already to level 4. At level 5, he gets a weakness ability. At level 10, he doesn't automatically die when I die. He dies when he dies. But when they die, it takes 5 minutes to bring him back. If he dies because I die, you can bring him back usually right away as soon as you respawn. And then there's random pet bonus at 15. So that's what we want to try to do, is get to level 15. I don't know if we'll do it quick enough for this video. But probably, considering I've got the bonus on, especially if I don't focus on just rabbits. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on my horse just to go around the map a little bit faster. Now horses, when you catch them, can be put in as pets to level them before you make them your mount, because you can have a pet horse and a horse mount. They can be both. There's another bunny rabbit. Let's get off our horse. Go ahead and kill the rabbit. I'm going to go ahead and kill foxes too while I'm out here. Possibly I'll kill goats as well. There you go, another level 5. Now he's got the weakness ability. Your pet has a new ability, as it says, weakness. I don't want to kill the horses. In general, my sister would kill me. She hates when the horses die. And you accidentally kill horses in this game while you're trying to capture them. So it sucks to kill them. I mean, they give meat, they give hides, just like any other animal. But just horses are beautiful animals, so you don't necessarily want to kill them. Although there are some places where horses are overpopulated, and they do actually do horse hunts in the U.S. and stuff to limit the horse populations in the areas, and it's mostly turned into pet food and glue. So we're not saying that it's not done. It's just not something that my sister would condone. So I'm not going to do it. There we go. It only takes me a couple shots. And I'm using the most simple arrows in the world. They just take sticks and stones to make. They don't even take feathers. But then I'm at a high enough level with my bow. Now, as you can see, I'm near the beach, so I could catch more seagulls, because seagulls are on the beach. They're not just available in the tutorial area. But we're going to catch many of these rabbits as we can for the quest. We're going to also kill foxes. And you see my silver fox kind of helped finish him off. I'm going to hop on my horse again. Now, different creatures are going to be different levels, and they're going to give you more or less experience accordingly. Here we go. Pet's up to level 6. And he's going to kill that guy. Let him finish killing it. Now, your pets mainly get experience just from kills, not from other like skill leveling. So keep that in mind. It's also a good idea to pick up just about any mushroom you find, just because it's a gather thing. This game does reward hoarders. Now there's a goat. Yeah, we're going to get more experience from the goats now. Because we're starting to level up the fox. I mean, yeah, level up the silver fox. Because if you look, the foxes are level 7. If next time we overlap a hare, I'll show you what level it is. There's a... Oh no, that's a mushroom. I thought that was a hare for a second. Kind of looked like a glowy outlined hare, but it wasn't. But this is one of the ways you will combine your daily quests with doing other things. You want to find more hares, though, for the daily quest. I got to get 30 of them, and what that quest is going to do is going to give me 50 strawberry seeds, which are one of the harder things in the game to accumulate. Oh, there's a goat. I didn't mean to get that bush. Oh, wait. Now there's a... I'm going to try to capture him. Nope, I didn't capture him. I never capture the viper. If you time it just right, you can hit capture when he's at low enough health, and the viper can be caught. I've not caught one yet. There's the goats running away from us. He will... There's a deer. And you see, deer is a level 22 creature, and it likes to run away, so... Get those lingonberries while I can. They're hard to find. Get him cornered helps. Oh, I got the wrong thing equipped. He's about to die. And he's dead. And he gives me more experience. Because he's a higher level creature. And my fox is now high enough level to where I can get experience. I mean, 22 I could always get experience from him. But I'm not going to catch a lot of deer. Deer, they run away quite a bit. They're great though, because deer give you medium hides, which are great. You get those from goats and deer and boars. And it's just... For me, as a leather worker, those are important hides. See, like I said, the goat is level 12. See, and now we got our pet up to level 9. And let's see, the hare is only level 1. So we're actually not getting any more experience for this pet with that kill. So we'll probably stop working on the invasion quest for now because we're not getting any more experience for the silver fox, and I didn't bring any other pets along the level. You can bring several pets along with you and swap them. You just unsummon one, then re-equip. Don't ever pass, I didn't mean to hit the rock, but pass these godsends because they're going to have useful stuff in there. Now this one has mostly stuff I don't care about. I don't care about the spear, don't care about the axe. I like the strawberries, so I'll keep the strawberries. I didn't mean to grab the stones. Intestines are wasting space. I'm over full on wood right now. I don't need small hides right now. So, as you can see, I've gathered a lucky rabbit's foot from one of the rabbits. I've grabbed quite a few small hides, but I've got too many of those in my Dom as it is. I also noticed my pet no longer has a symbol over his head, which means it's more than 10 minutes since we activated that taming buff. There's another godsend. And it's got other good stuff. Now you could leave stuff in the godsend and other people could come around and pick it up. But if you clear them out, then they'll refresh later on and respawn elsewhere. I don't need those bandages. But everything else pretty much, those jerky legs are really good. And food salts and sugars are useful in cooking, so pick those up while you're at it. But we're mostly going to fight goats, I think now. Is going to be our big one for leveling. And if I remember, if I get into a batch of a lot of them, I'll activate that other cheese wheel. I mean, I'll still kill the rabbits. I'm just not going to get any experience. He's level 9, which means I can still get experience for the fox. So let's go ahead and activate. Didn't mean to shoot off to the side. Let's see. I know there was a mushroom there I didn't pick up. That's okay. You can see there's a little experience tracker in yellow underneath my thing. He's about a quarter of the way through the experience bar. And that bumped up a little bit with that fox. The fox isn't giving us a whole lot though. We're actually going to be better off. What I would like to find is some boars, because they're level 20 and they don't run away like the deer do as much. So if we could find us some boars, that would be efficient. I'm going to kill the hares as we go just for the quest, but I'm not focusing in on the hares. Let's go to the boar area. Let's see, where are we at on the map? We are here. Okay, we're relatively close to where a lot of boars hang out, so we're going to go get some boars. Okay, there's the cemetery. We're going to find some boar over here. It rains a lot in this game. I love it because it changes the whole texture of the ground and everything when it does it. It doesn't water your crops or anything like that, but still, it's great. There's another bunny rabbit. Like I said, I make sure to skin every one. I may not need the small hides, but I like the hair meat, and I like the what you call it, the chance of getting the rabbit's foot. Last time I did this quest, I ended up with getting like 5 rabbit's feet, which is really good, because the first half of the quest I only got 1. I got the other 4 in the second half of the quest. And it just shows you how the RNG can work. Yeah, I've still only got 1 rabbit's foot right now. There should be a boar here somewhere. There's a deer. We could try for another deer. Missed him. I was trying to do him with a power shot. I can't see him in all of... I keep missing him. He's blocked. I'm gonna have to cut down a tree to get to his corpse. And a bush too, it looks like. Here we go. Yeah, the deer is going to give us more experience. Moved. What's that? Oh, that's a boar. Good. You see, the fox is now level 10. So... And at level 10, if you recall, I get the 10 ability, doesn't drop on death. So now if I die, my fox will live until it dies. It'll probably keep attacking whatever we're attacking until I hit the revive button. And there's a little bit of a timer on that. So he still might die, but he doesn't automatically die now. But that's your goal of your... pet taming, and you can do this with taming, and once you get to level 20 you can use those cheese wheels. You mostly are probably going to want to focus your cheese wheels on your primary pets. This one of course I've been doing as an example to show you what it takes. Oh, there's a boar. Oh, got the deer. Deer got in the way. I want the boar though. The boar doesn't run until he gets much weaker, so... And now there's a deer over here that we hit that I want to not waste my shots from. That's the deer. Let's go ahead and go... Not so bad. But that's basically your animal taming in a nutshell. You go around, you have your pet. Your pet has to be out to get experience. And just remember, what you're fighting has to be between 5 levels below and 20 levels above your pet in order for your pet to get any experience. Your pet can be higher level than you, and it helps in taking on higher level mobs and stuff. And that's going to help you out overall. And that's basically what the taming thing is about. Remember, to catch an animal, you use your catch thing in conjunction with snares. Snares slow them down, and you want to use a snare of an appropriate level for the creature that you're trying to get in order to capture. Oh, there's another boar. Let's go ahead and get him while we're at it. I love boars because boar meat is something we need right now. And they also give the large hides. Like I said, don't care about the small hides right now. I do care about the wood bark, but not the rest of the wood. Okay. Now, another note on pets. When you first capture a pet, you have to get rid of their fear level. And every pet has different foods that they eat. And so that's a consideration. I know I've talked about it before in the other video, but I'm going to go ahead and mention that again before we're done, since we're talking about animal taming. That's one of the ways you're going to initially get your experience as an animal tamer, is by catching and gentling your pets. You'll start off with rabbits, and you'll feed them root vegetables, the root crops, until their fear goes away. You can feed them every 5 minutes till their fear is at 0. Then you can equip them as a pet. Then you'll get foxes. Foxes eat hare meat. So, of course, killing hares will give you that. Then you'll go for goats. Goats eat apples. And those are your basic 3 starter animals that you're going to catch. And then you'll go from there and you'll experiment with different things. Bears, which are higher level creatures, when you finally get to the level where you can start taming bears. Bears eat trout, which is one of the fish that you catch. So you're going to want to catch fish to do the bears. And like the silver fox, they'll attack you. If you get them down and you can manage to catch them, because they're level 20, they're a little hard to catch. They use a mixed fodder that's part hare meat and part roach, which is a type of fish, not the cockroach. He's running. There we go. And so you'll do that. Each one will have different levels of fear when you catch them, depending on the race. Like the silver fox, I think, starts at like 30 fear, if I remember correctly. The goats are at 20. The foxes are at 10. The rabbits are only like at 4 or 6. And their different foods will get rid of you. You'll either succeed or fail. If you fail, their fear won't go down. If you succeed, their fear will go down by a random number between like 2 and 5. Generally, some of the higher level ones, you might actually get a little bit more fear reduction. And that's how you're going to gentle your pets and make them so that you can use them. Like I said, I've got a few of these silver foxes because I just made it a point of catching them. This one's now my highest level because I actually spent time working on him today. But if I go ahead and unsummon him, I can swap him out for another pet. And I typically run with, let's see, where'd he go? He's in my inventory here somewhere. I unsummoned him. Oh wait, I have to put another pet in his place to fully unsummon him. That's okay. I'm going to equip my bear. Equip my bear. He's gone now, and he goes there. I'm going to do that. This is my highest level silver fox. As you see, I've got an actual boar that's level 30. It's actually a higher level than my bear, but I was given him at level 27. So as you see, he's got bonus 20% of chance for infection. He's got pet health plus 50. He's got a sword growth of plus 10%. So it's really good for helping with the experience in my sword growth. And he's close to getting another random pet bonus. I actually should probably work on him a little bit. My bear just got infection at level 25, 20% chances for 5 seconds. And at level 30, he gives a random player bonus, which is what I'm really kind of working towards. But again, he's level 25, which means the worst I can do is a creature of level 20, and the highest is a creature of level 45 when I try to level him. But I will take him in and use him on creatures of the appropriate levels in order to level him up. You will get a stable of pets to level, and that's the thing. You're going to want some choices. As your primary pets get up, you're going to find what abilities they get. That's going to determine if you want to keep that pet or start leveling a new pet in that category. Like your bears, a lot of times if you're a DPS character, you're going to want a tanky bear that can take aggro while you step back and hit them with ranged weapons. Same thing if you're a healer pet, you'll want a aggro pet that can take the aggro while you stand back and heal both the pet and your guildmates. On the other hand, if you are a tanky character, then you're going to want a different kind of pet, one that does things like weaken or infection, or just does good damage, so that you can come in and just DPS the mobs that you're fighting while you do it, because you work in conjunction with your pet and with your fellow party members in adventures, unless you're in a solo dungeon. In the solo dungeon, you can still take your pet. This has been Pet Taming, the second tips for new players on pet taming. I want to thank you once again. Remember, all of my videos are dedicated to Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you come into my chat channel on Twitch and hit exclamation Extra Life, if I can get my typing going, you will get the link to my direct Extra Life campaign if you want to just donate directly to that instead of supporting me. My streams, that helps too. Other ways you can support the streams is, of course, go onto YouTube and like, share, subscribe, hit notification. Go into Twitch, like, share, subscribe, hit notifications. Basically support my videos by watching and sharing my videos, and that'll help out. We're working to try to get me to where I can monetize on YouTube to increase the amount of money I give to Extra Life every year. My goal is to try to give Extra Life $1,000 a year. I've never actually made more than like $200 for a year for Extra Life, but I would like to give them at least $1,000 a year to help the kids. Thank you so much for watching. This has been another Wild Terra II Tips for Players from the Gamers Seuss channel. And as always, may all your rolls be critical hits, or if they're fumbles, may they be epic in the retelling. And in the immortal words of Stanley, Excelsior. Have a good day.